Nintendo. Boo. So I played this one. It looks and sounds so much worse, unfortunately. But I don't know, man. Well, that's a little weird though. Solo. Create. Oh god. The loading's definitely slower. Yeah. I keep reaching. I just want to drink something. Some water. It's very hot today. New game. Expert. 30 plus? Probably. I don't have... Yeah, it's 28 degrees. It's very humid. It's like raining.
Assistant Director Williams.
I know who you are.
Okay, so far it's the same. I want to see what differences there are, because...
Stop looking. You won't.
I thought it was different.
I know about your case against Lambert and me.
So far it's the same, just with a slightly different menu.
You went rogue. But if you come in, we can work something out.
No thanks. You've been after us since this mission started.
It's cool because this like happens after the game we just played, but it's like going to be a retelling of it, I guess.
Exactly. And we have ways to go about these things. But you and Lambert went off alone, taking unnecessary risks and making all kinds of blunders. Starting with Iceland. Remember?
Yeah, remember Iceland? This is going to look so much worse. Rumor points to Rahim Kadir, a notable arms trafficker, as the owner of a new type of weapon brought from the Russians. Search his base of operations in Iceland and disprove the presence of such a weapon. Alright, I think the oh no, the controls are different. Oh dear. I'll try. I hope it's okay. I mean, it looks cleaner now.
Forget how to climb, Fisher? When Lambert asked me to show you the ropes, I didn't think he meant
It looks so much
Don't
worse
start, Hisham. Your support on this, remember?
Should I call Lambert and confirm that?
You won't have to.
Nice timing.
You're en route to a power plant and foundry. We believe it's owned by Rahim Kadir, who's been supplying arms to terrorist groups all over the world. We need to keep an eye on this guy. That's where you come in.
It can look worse as well as it runs better. I don't know if it runs better, but it like
plant the surveillance
less
devices
glitchy.
you were issued.
Piece of cake.
It should be, if you work together. But don't get cocky. Finish before sunup and we'll extract you by helicopter.
It's understood.
Good luck, you two.
Alright.
Good news, folks. I've got some crates here. They're reinforced.
like, completely
Looks like
changed the
Kadir
face.
wants the contents kept safe.
Roger that. I'm sending the recovery team to
It
your
looks
location
much better,
right away.
like in terms
So
of
we babysit the
cleanliness.
package till they get here.
Negative. Those crates might have
Hi,
nothing we
Norbal.
need. Leave them for the recovery team and proceed inside.
Oh, this doesn't have quick save on it though. Oh no. Oh god. Oh god. Okay, the Xbox version's better, but it's too glitchy. I would need to get an actual Xbox to get it running. That's alright. It looks so different! It was this the same game though? So apparently we're in
Over.
the dark.
Report.
This is the dark.
The mission was successful. We got the weapons. They're near the
I mean, that looks
hovercraft.
better though. Oh god. Let's not use that.
Negative, and I blocked the path. That should buy us some time.
Roger that.
Inbound on your location. Out.
I
can't
could
wait
play
for
this on
this
my
to be
Wii.
over.
I'm an idiot. That's alright. We'll start here. If I play this again, maybe we'll do it on the Wii.
Be still.
Who are you? Did Takfir send you?
Yes, he did.
Good. Tell him we did it.
Nintendo
We
did
managed to steal
instant
the
lighting till
weapons.
2010, pretty
They're
much.
right outside, ready for transport.
Good job. I'll take over from here.
This is already much smooth. You can just like you can see things now. But maybe what I'll probably do is I'll play it on GameCube, not GameCube, my Wii.
Ideas?
Yeah, give me a boost.
I'll have to figure out how to abort. Ah, there we go.
Okay, now I'll haul you up.
Fisher, inbound helicopter. It might be there for the crates Hisham found outside. Get back there and keep those crates secure.
We should have been guarding those crates in the first place, Lambert.
Save it for later, Sam.
Yeah, they literally told us to go this way, then come back. Okay, let's save so we can get this working. The lighting, the places are different in the lighting. It's weird. It's like actually different. Because I remember this area here was considered dark. Oh no, it still is. Okay. I wonder if I can... Oh yeah, put that down as much as possible. I like how the menu runs like at 60 FPS, but the game runs at 30.
We're too late. They left 2 goons behind, but the crates are gone.
Listen carefully. I want those men unconscious. Use your sticky shockers or your bare hands, whatever. But do not kill them. The recovery team is still en route and they'll pick up the targets for interrogation.
I sort of get... The controls are similar, but they're just a little different. Okay, I'm gonna come over. Oh, he's coming. He's coming. How do I talk to the guy? Oh god. Let's look at the controls, just so. Upsat. Oh, you have to hold down Z. That's funny. Okay, so all the things that used L before, now I have to use, which is R. Z is R. That's interesting. So that's how you get that. It's good to know. We want to... I'm looking for whistle. We hold down R and an up. That's a little... Yeah. That's a little GameCube kind of sucks, controller-wise. So... Oh, it's left, okay. Wait here.
Find a place to hide.
Roger that.
Good.
Got him.
That's one. Now take care of the other.
I mean, it's still Chaos Fury. Has this been more stable? Yeah, Emu. I'm just running on GameCube. We tried the Xbox version, which was so much better than this, but because Xbox emulation isn't quite there yet, we can't quite do it. But so yeah, this game is just like the old game. Forgetting what buttons are buttons. How you doing, Emu? By the way, love you, bud. So we are currently in light right now. It's hard to tell because it's not that dark. There he is. Resisting the urge to eat the cookies I made for tomorrow. Well, right now, Emu, right here, it's tomorrow. So I think I give you permission. Grab him, grab him, grab him.
Looking for something?
I was just making sure we didn't overlook anything.
Where's the helicopter going?
Another hovercraft, not far from here. They didn't tell me more. I'm just a grunt, not...
Let you check to see if it was Christmas tomorrow. It's very close to Christmas, isn't it?
Nicely done, Sam.
I'm not really in the
Leave them
Christmas
there for
mood
the
this year,
recovery team
unfortunately.
and make your way back to the factory.
Oh, that's awesome. I that's exciting. I like cookie exchanges. Oh no, Emu, you took it personally. Hey. It sounds like you're taking it positively and I'm gonna get better! These cookies slap. Alright. Well then now you know. At a spite, you have improved. It's incredible. I need to put this away because I keep picking it up. I do it to make a point, you know. I say something funny and just go, you know, do that. But no, there's nothing in there. It's empty. Drink some water. What kind of cookies are they? It's a prop, exactly. It's not really, because I actually would like to sip some coffee or some sort of drink because it's kind of hot today. Look at that roll. Okay, this is in the dark apparently. This is not in the dark. Sort of in the dark. The light's on the other side. In the other version, it was on the right. What the hell is this? Okay, this is in the dark, apparently. Save available. Yeah, save. We want to save as much as possible. It is kind of a bummer. You can see it's a big downgrade from the Xbox One. Almost feels like Xbox 360 level. Good timing, Tingles Tron. So how did I do it last time? It was like this.
Stay here.
Okay, Fisher.
He had chai spice snickerdoodles with white chocolate chips. Oh my god. That sounds both ridiculous and delicious. Just remembering the controls. Oh, really, dude? Yeah, the lighting's like a little different. They rebaked the lighting stuff. Oh, damn it. It was actually on the Xbox version. It was pitch black there for like a little area. Load successful. Thanks for letting me know. Wonder if we will call them over here. That'd be kind of interesting. Oh, that's beautiful, Xeno. Hope so. Get over here. Get the other guy. Oh god. It was working though, that was the thing, is some I hung from there last time, it just didn't work that time. You add bourbon to them. That's a great secret, I like it. Should be able to email cookies. There we go, okay. Let's hope he doesn't figure out to look up here. Really, dude? Oh, they saw him? That happened again. God damn it. This guy, man. It's not... I thought I told him to wait there, so that's kind of the worst.
Find a place to hide.
Roger that.
These load times, I know, right? Welcome to 6th gen. Alright. He should be hiding. I guess I could also get, the controls for it. This one. Yeah, you can command the NPC, but I don't know if that makes him any good. Oh, did I miss that? Can you really not? Apparently that just doesn't work. There's nowhere to hide. In the Xbox version, there's like more shadows. It's dark here. Oh, he's coming up there. Dude. Dude, you better stop. You better stop, my friend. Oh. That would have been cool if he walked past there. That would have been cool. I don't know how to get past this guy because there's like nowhere to hide. It was much more obvious on the Xbox version. I always thought you were gonna get away with that. I did too. God fucking damn it. I guess I don't technically need to use the load things. I've got this is an emulator. We can use like save states. In fact, hold on. Controls. Can you make it so? No, you can't. There's what's load save state. Is there not a shortcut for it? Advanced. Does Dolphin really not have shortcuts for save states? There's probably, I don't know. If someone wants to Google that, they're very welcome to. Otherwise, I'll just use the game. Because I don't want to, like, take my hands off the controller a lot and stuff like that. I mean, we could just sticky shoot him. That is another way to do it. God fucking damn it, why doesn't it work?
Copy.
This wouldn't be a problem if I was on PC. I am on PC, wait. F5 saves current save. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Xeno. So if we do it like this... Oh, state not found. Hold on. Make sure it's... Select state slot. There we go. F5. Wait. Why isn't it working? Oh, F5 is load. We're using Dolphin. Okay, F5 is load. Control... Oh, I understand. So, Control F1. Shift is save, and Control's load. Yeah, okay. I understand it now. So... Oh no, I screwed up! Shit. You're right. You are correct. I had it the wrong way around. So we still have this one. I'm learning. Google did not lie. I just can't read. I don't have reading comprehension. So save. So look at me. I screwed up. Ha 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 ha. No, I didn't. Okay, cool. Perfect. Now I can be a little bit more confident. I don't know which way this guy's gonna come from. You bet. Are you coming around this way? You better freaking not. Okay. That's what I thought. No one lied. I just didn't read it properly. Did he see my friend, or is he... Oh, come on. Hey, Rio, how's it going? Can he, like, see through these little holes? Got him.
Surprise inspection. How good is
I've up
security?
to 10 different save states. Yeah, I figured it out, yeah.
We have a state-of-the-art security system.
Does the slot
What do you
thing.
need that for in a remote location like this?
It was Kadir's idea, and I don't think he was worried about outside threats.
He didn't trust his own people.
And he was right. That's all I know.
Yes, we're using emulation. Obsequious emulation. Get it? No. There's nowhere to put this body, because it's like not dark anywhere. It's so weird. It's like, imagine having a game that's about, you know, light and shadow, not having lights and shadow in it. I don't know why they're bothered. You get so confused when people start talking about the emulation, yeah.
I'm just gonna hang out here.
Bring that body in with me, because I know it's dark in there. Oh, I thought it was dark in here. Pitch completely bright. It was dark in the other version. Oh, it's dark
CIA's
here.
done some analysis. They think the weapons may have been stored in multiple locations around the plant as a precaution. I want you two to split up once you're inside, so we can cover more ground.
This is where we go our separate ways. I'll go back outside.
Oh, I didn't mean to, like, stop you from talking.
Good luck, Sam.
Alright, it's dark in here. Alright, let's look at objectives. Completed, infiltrate. Got it. I'm starting to get the hang of it. I think really get what the point of... I can see very well here. Oh, he's coming this way. Oh.
Always watch for beams or pipes along the ceiling.
I think I like...
They can offer a place to hide, or a whole new angle of attack.
That's cool though. Alright, whatever, I was just gonna grab him. Dude.
That shaft. Where does it lead?
Shaft.
Leads to a maintenance corridor. But there's no ladder or stairs to get up there.
Don't need them.
Good old emulation. This music is like very, I don't know what it's like. It's very intense. Oh Jesus. Wouldn't that kill him if I grab him? I want to kill him. There's a camera as well. Forget the controls. You have to hold down. Oh, you can't do it in here. That's probably why. Yeah, that's why. Should probably just sneak past him, shouldn't I? Smooth. You like how this game looks? Probably just nostalgia. Yeah, it's very very this generation looking, whereas the Xbox version looked like Chaos Fury. Loading. There we go. If our current intel is correct, the weapon should need a special storage facility, most probably a laboratory. C-stick down. EEV allows you to remain weak. Okay, that's how you do that. C-stick down is, yeah, right stick.
The crates are gone.
Am I wearing a different
Helicopters
suit?
lifted off. Sam, you
It's a
absolutely
bit
have
awkward.
to find traces of this new weapon.
Alright, so one thing I want to try is, I wonder if I... Any double J agents in chat? Yeah, you have to let us know if you're double agent, otherwise you can't arrest us. This is the rules. If I just put it back to like native, I don't know how bad it's gonna look. That actually doesn't look bad. It almost kind of adds to the nostalgic effect, actually. I'm gonna keep it like this. Turn valve. Rupert. He's scratching himself and he's like bumping the table. What did that do? Probably should have looked at that. Oh, probably that. It was feasible to have 3D models that actually clearly looked like what they were supposed to be. You can still see the... Yeah, I kind of am feeling like that too. I kind of like that sort of that look to it. Because it was all about, you know, the like, you could have individual fingers, but they had to be like super optimized. Now we just throw polygons at the problem. Poly budgets are like, especially with like Unreal 5, as you can tell, poly budgets are no longer a thing. There's someone there. Can you really see me? I know he can see me because it was a little bit, but still. Also, I should check the objectives. Acquire buyers list. Neutralize guards. Oh no, we did that. Retrieve weapon schematics. Let's say on the map where that is. Oh, with that 60 FPS map. That's awesome. It shows nothing. So it's probably not here. Lasers as well. Should I take this guy out? I don't know. Lasers! It's pitch black here apparently. Oh, he's doing this thing.
This is a level 1 alarm.
Hello.
Oh, يا ليش تصوت؟
Whoops. Rude.
كاين والو ولكن ما فينا باس نقلب.
Oh, is he gonna see me? Oh, we good. So I wonder if I should just take him out and like carry him over. I don't know, maybe not. I'll just follow him. You could also do this. Nope. Maybe if I go like perfectly onto it. Oh, it works. But he's gonna go. He's gonna go, I assume. There more lasers. Oh, what?
I'm looking for those new weapons your boss has acquired. Where might they be stored?
The lab, probably. Down the corridor and past the turbine room.
The turbine room.
There are cameras everywhere.
wonder if I can put this. I can't. So it was actually better if I didn't take him out. Why can't I take... In any other game, that light would have worked. That's kind of annoying. Like, only works on, like, the cameras.
We are troubled. Like what? People are shouting in the lab, and our visitor is one of them. The bald guy? The buyer? Yes. I cannot wait for that stuff to go away. It is too dangerous. Sounds like it is gone already. What? Like somebody stole it? Who? Some of the others have been acting weird lately. You said so yourself. So what do we do? Stay put. I will check out the computers and make sure the data has not been tampered with.
Is that part of the... They don't give me much information, do they?
Of course, another leak. Just what this place needed.
That's right, I'm not in the complete dark. Work. Well, let's look at the map. Green is me, obviously. I was wondering if they would show objectives. Just wondering what the button was. Oh, that was close.
Sure.
Lambert.
We want you to disable their production capability. There are some important consoles around the plant. Place the charges you were issued on them and let them do their job.
Understood. That saves me from having to talk to the locals.
Plant explosive charges, eh? Does it say where? I wish it was a little more clear on like what it's talking about. I assume I can climb up here. I just want to look at one more thing. Is there like a... I feel like the gamma is like too high. Yeah, I don't know about that. So are we putting charges on this thing? I'm gonna take that out. Apparently you can't take out lights in this version. It sucks. What's the point? That was not what we wanted to put a charge on. On this thing? Yes. Is there one on the other side? It's not there. I'm assuming it has to look like the same thing. Guy really gonna come over here? No. Keep it going. What? Did he turn around? Yeah, that's much better than using the do I have is this still Double Agent? Hi Tron! Yes, this is the old gen version of Double Agent. So this is a completely different game, essentially. Still got sticky camera. It's good to know. How you doing, bud? You've been double-crossed. So I'm still in the first level, but like this is the GameCube version. Wish that guy would go. Go away. Yeah, this is much more like the older game.
Sam, Lambert, I just reached one of the labs. It's empty. But there are signs that something very toxic was stored here. I'm moving to another room.
Keep on it, Hamza. Let's hope Fisher has better luck.
Dude. Can you just like see me? That's so unfair. Was that counting as an intruder? Having a chicken sandwich? Hell yeah. Bro. Alright, I'm gonna save. Just have to find the other... What else do I need to do? There's so many things I have to do in this mission. Acquired buyers list. Weapon schematics. Any schematics? Okay, so that's where we find the thing. We need to find another one of these. Okay. A chicken sandwich that isn't spicy is a waste. I mean, any chicken sandwich is nice. Is that a camera? I think that's a camera. Oh, I freeze every time I'm trying to think of the controls. There we go. His face, man. Learn more about the goggles. I feel like the goggles is kind of useless because the game is so bright.
There must be some mistake.
It's
I
this
was
guy.
informed you already had the weapons.
We did.
You did?
Mr. Dufresne, I assure you that Rahim is handling the situation.
And what precisely is the situation?
Please, I will see if I can get you more information. Meanwhile, you are free to browse the schematics on the computer.
I have no use for schematics. I require the actual item.
Ooh. He's got a cough. So this is the bad guy from the other game.
Boss?
It's all the
It's
same
me.
characters.
It appears that these idiots in Iceland have been burgled. Enrica and I are coming back immediately. Meet us at MSY.
MSY? There's a computer store here in Australia called MSY. So apparently they're a terrorist organization.
Lambert, the lab's empty.
That's not good, Sam.
It looks like there was nothing here but those crates. This mission's a bust.
Not yet. We still might be able to retrieve some data on the weapons by accessing the computers in the lab.
One of them is behind bulletproof glass. I can't get in from this side.
Try your EEV. Use it to remotely access the computer.
Remotely access the computer. It's in the computer. Based on their customer service is probably true. How's it going, Adrian? Can I climb on this? I can. I tried doing the Xbox version, Adrian, which is like way better than this version, but the emulator isn't quite up to snuff. So get it. Scan. Use the control stick to move the green curve sideways or up and down. Match it before the timer runs out. Oh, they give the timer while I'm doing the thing. Oh god, this is not easy. Doesn't that count? I should have saved. Which one am I controlling? I'm controlling the green one, right. Is this how you hack in real life? Right, we got it. How far did you get? We did the same level. Did it just run badly? No, it runs fine actually. The graphics, it's too graphically glitched. What a weird hacking minigame. It was kind of like the Batman minigame. Zeno can describe. What did it look like, Zeno? For those who didn't get to see. Oh, here's the Red Mercury. Rahim, below you will find the specifics for Red Mercury. I've confirmed everything. The Russians have sold us the real deal. Red Mercury descriptive summary. High yield conventional explosion. Will induce a fusion reaction when used as the detonator for a nuclear device.
Nice work, Sam. That information should give us plenty of leads.
Does that mean you'll get off my case now?
I'll think about it.
Imagine, if you will, a low poly and glitchy textured game. So I kind of like this kind of looking game, but even worse. Actually, it looked better when it worked. It looked way better. It looked more like Chaos Fury. But none of the like all the effects kind of broke. You'll be able to see it in the VOD later on. The only thing I had on this was the lighting effects. But those were broken to shit, essentially. Yeah, pretty much. Save. I want to check what I don't know why I'm bothering with save. I'm using the inbuilt save games, and I'm using save states. This why. So we've got that, and we just need to find another charge. Buyers list. And a new double agent was supposed to be OG Excellent. This is actually technically... This is the game made by the people who made Chaos Fury, so this is actually like the real version. But I don't think this ended up being canon as much for some reason. Because I guess the other one was more technically impressive or something. But this is supposedly the better game. And so far, I kind of get that. Oh, you're an idiot. Oh, he's gonna do the alarm, isn't he? Yeah, okay. That wasn't worth it. That was just an email on there. So I don't know if this game came out. I think this game came out after the other one, but clearly they put more effort into this one. The other one was a launch title, so obviously came with the issues of that. Yeah, pretty much, Tron. What was that? It can... Oh, that's cool. Glad you can do that. Yeah, if the Xbox, if I had an actual Xbox, it would work great, obviously. Oh, we're gonna do pick locking. I don't know how it works. Yeah, like that. Got a jiggle. Expect it to be the opposite. Yeah, well, I think I don't understand either. No, don't. Okay. Safe, but still. Right, do you reckon the other thing is up here? Because we planted the bomb on the server over there. Oh, can he see me? Really? This is bad. You shouldn't care. It's dark here.
Gain one.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought.
True. Zabli Hacho.
Just the light meter was a little easier to decipher. He's gonna do this around. I can squid jump here. That's what I want to place a charge on. I hope so. Oh, you were talking about Conviction? Yeah, Conviction is awesome. It's a bad Splinter Cell game, but it's a really good Batman game. The best Batman game. I thought this is where we put the charge. It doesn't show on the map like in the other one. Sam Fisher's the next Batman confirmed. Oh god. Just like honestly every game, all of the games have been like that. They've all done that. I like it. This one's like a dance. I like it. I like the one where they swap places. That's always my favorite. I reckon I can just like climb around it. Oh my god. It's so awkward. It's their mating ritual. Yeah, it looks like it. I'm a little worried that I can't place a charge on that. Yeah, we placed a charge on that. It's technically not the same model, is it? It's very slow. I really want to play Conviction at the time. Oh, it's definitely a great game. Like I said, best story in the series and best performance by Michael Ironside in the series.
Come on.
The only downside is it's a really well made game and like designed fantastically. Even though they like completely redid it halfway through development. The problem is it's just kind of not a very good Splinter Cell game. That's all.
Come on.
Still figuring out how this works. Yeah, you gotta jiggle it. You gotta jiggle it like you're actually doing a lock. Yeah, I'm excited to play it as well. But I'm also excited to play this, honestly. This is only the first level. This is the problem, is... It's the wrong button. Combat roll. Combat roll. Save available. Nice. Oh, is that the advantage of an air fryer? I always wondered what the fuck an air fryer is. Because when people describe it, it just sounds like a fan-forced oven. It's like, you mean like an oven? But if it's like quicker, that's cool. I'll just do a emulator save. So what was the other thing? I keep forgetting. You know, I'm just as forgetful on the other levels. Yeah, just the explosive charges, and this is a primary objective, so I won't miss this. I like crispy nugs too. Okay. And I guess I could do this. Isn't that? There we go, yeah. Sam should be able to like waddle along here. Can you? I don't know how to get down. Bruh. He knows. He freaking knows. Yeah, air fryers. I've heard nothing but air fryers from American people. Let's take him out. God damn it. Okay, that works. He's in the dark. It's fine. Yeah, nah, it seems... I think it's more of an American trend right now. Because I've only heard it... People not shut up about air fryers in America. I slapped that man to sleep. Just like real life. Let's save that, because it was incredible. Oh. I guess I could just grab his body. I guess I could also do this. I keep trying to use like gyro aiming. Because I play nothing but 3DS and Switch. Every game should have gyro aiming. It's probably a way to like set that up in Dolphin. Americans are the beta testers of the world. Oh god.
I cannot wait to get out of here.